Good evening. Hello. It looks like everything's coming through clearly. Hello. Welcome to the Sunday Scaries. We are returning now with a little seasonal thing. I had more spooky holiday games to play, but not enough Sundays in which to play them. So maybe I'll be able to do one tomorrow. We'll see. But in the meantime, for now, we're taking a break from Inscription. We're going to play some Home Safety Hotline Seasonal Worker DLC. And I'm very excited to dip back into this world. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see if we can bring up the seasonal DLC on the game now. Hey, there we go. I was about to say this may be too dark for me, but this is much brighter. Here we are. Seasonal worker. Mailbox. What's up? Yeah, this is the same day one stuff. But seasonal worker, on the other hand. Let's watch the television commercial again. It was good. Play. Underground grottos. Black mold. Black mold's scary on its own. Metamorphosis. Oh, don't let your boggins metamorphose. Home Safety Hotline will keep you safe. Let's bring up Seasonal Worker here. Here we go. Yep. Muzak, Christmas carols and all. Loading in user Rebecca. Okay. Did the undersoil check? Human DNA was checked. Oh, look at this nice holiday themed background. Love to see it. In the mail. HSH Corporate. Subject line. Welcome back. Rebecca. All of us here at HSH are ever grateful for your annual service during one of our busiest and most vital work weeks. While we only get to experience your talents for 1 week every year, we just want you to know that you are highly valued here and an important member of the HSH family. Best of luck this year, Rebecca. We're all counting on you. From Rodney. Subject line, Rebecca! Dog. I heard you were back in the office today. You aren't going to forget about coming to say hi to your best pal Rodney from IT, are you? I know you wouldn't dare forget. Remember, I got serious dirt on you, dog. Some of us actually remember last year's Christmas party. Anyway, glad to have you back. See you around, Rodney. Was Rodney the mouse? I can't remember. Alright, subject line. Daily Twilight Report, December the 22nd, 1996. From the HSH Observatory. Daily Twilight Report says, phenomena first sighted in Nunavut at approximately 0400 hours. Estimated proximity is around 300,000 miles, or 482,803.2 kilometers. Current risk profile, low to moderate. Three days until Christmas. Cheer levels 100%. Oh no. Welcome, employee. To begin shift, please clock in below. Click. New things. Antler growths. Hang on, pause. Antler growths are a family of fungi known for growing in tall antler-like arrangements, most often seen growing on decomposing humans or mammals. Sufficiently large growths can often induce motor movement in their hosts. Antler growths are not dangerous on their own, but the movements they induce in their chosen hosts can often result in hazardous behavior towards living creatures in its vicinity, such as clawing, grabbing, or biting. To prevent antler growths from occurring during decomposition, it's advised to burn the remains of the deceased or to otherwise bury the deceased at least 6 feet beneath the soil to ensure maximum safety from potential hazardous behaviors. Avalanches. Avalanches are large quantities of rapidly moving snow, usually occurring in steep sloped environments such as mountains or hills. Homeowners experiencing an avalanche often report shaking, thunderous sounds coming from above, or sudden burials. Avalanches are highly dangerous to most mammals or humans caught in their wake, as direct impact will often instantly crush or maim soft-bodied creatures. Avalanches can also quickly bury or blockade entrances to windows or windows to a home, burying those inside and potentially leading to asphyxiation. At the first sign of an avalanche, homeowners are advised to stay indoors, preferably away from windows, and wait for the avalanche to pass. If buried, homeowners are advised to make contact if possible and await rescue. Homeowners can increase their chances of survival by refraining from burning away precious oxygen via starting fires or screaming. All right, the cloche. I'm guessing, maybe cloche, I don't know. Cloche are large circular stone formations known to appear around homes during the winter. Homeowners with cloche often report clear skies, a feeling of instability, and sinking. Cloche are highly hazardous to homes and their inhabitants, as the ground in the center of the formation will gradually sink lower until a deep pit is formed, damaging a home's foundation in the process and preventing homeowners from leaving. Homeowners wishing to prevent damage to their home are advised to seek the aid of the ones conducting the cloche, bringing either an offer of gold or their firstborn child. If no negotiations are possible, it is advised to vacate the home as soon as possible. We got dwarves and elves. This version of dwarves are small, rock-like creatures known for creating and living in underground burrows, sometimes extending their territory into human homes. Homeowners with dwarf infestations often report increased heat in their home, clattering or banging sounds, and finding rubble or holes in basements or cellars. They love to diggy hole. Dwarves are harmless to most mammals, with their diet consisting mostly of insects, soil, and rocks. Dwarves' burrowing activities can often cause foundational problems or structural damage to a home, however. You gotta work with the dwarves. Dwarves can be dissuaded from tunneling into a home by placing clippings of parasitic plants, such as mistletoe or rattles, in or around cellars and basements. Active infestations should be handled by HSH's pest control services. Ooh, not quite. Let's see. Elves. Interesting that it's just showing people who look normal. Elves are humanoid creatures with pointed ears that often inhabit large-scale human social gatherings under the guise of being forgotten friends, family, or acquaintances. Homeowners who have made direct contact with elves often report headaches, nausea, or lightheadedness. That's wild. Elves are known to lower the immune response of humans they come into direct contact with, often leading to the contracting of a variety of illnesses, resulting in long-term hazardous or fatal consequences. To prevent or minimize contact with elves, it is advised that homeowners do not interact with anyone they do not recognize at social functions, especially those claiming to have a history or personal connection with them. It is also advised to keep social functions to a minimum or to closely supervise the attending parties to prevent unwanted intrusions. Good advice. False carolers. Forgotten boggart. These are very good on their own. Let's see what false carolers. I keep wanting to say false calories, but no, it's false carolers. False carolers are flocks of feathered humanoid creatures draped in many layers of clothing that are known for their pleasant singing vocalizations and for approaching the entrances of homes after dark. Homeowners afflicted by false carolers often report the sounds of singing, missing neighbors, or large feathers appearing around neighborhood doorsteps. False carolers pose a very direct threat to humans and animals, as they are known to carry away anything that comes close enough to them, away to their nesting grounds to feed their young. If false carolers are suspected to be present in a neighborhood, all homeowners in the affected area should stay locked inside their homes until sunrise. As long as their chosen feeding grounds remain fruitful, false carolers will return to the same feeding grounds each night. Most false carolers will move on to other territory after a few consecutive nights of unsuccessful hunts. For more persistent infestations, it is highly advised to utilize HSH's pest control services. God, I don't remember the rest of this stuff from these. Forgotten boggart. Oh, shoot. We're getting a call. Thank you for calling HSH. How may I direct your call?
It is I, Carol. It is good to have you back in our employ, Rebecca. Thou art a lifesaver every season, and thy yearly return is appreciated as always. I, of course, have no need to tell you how things work here, but I will remind you that we are hosting our annual office Christmas party again the day after Christmas. It would please me to see you there. We're all counting on you, Rebecca.
I'm going to take this time to, because I don't think I think I can just stay in this for now. Forgotten boggarts are a wild roaming species of boggart that are untethered from memory. They are known to dwell in uninhabited outdoor locations such as forests or mountains until they find new homes with those that are capable of witnessing and discussing them. Homeowners that have attracted a forgotten boggart often report strange sightings and an obsession with discovery. Forgotten boggarts are harmless to those unaware or indifferent to their existence, but are at risk of inhabiting the homes of those with an interest in discovering them and discussing them, thereby increasing the risk of hazardous activities such as flooding, fires, or electric outages. It is advised that homeowners do not dwell on the possibility of nearby forgotten boggarts, as any forgotten boggart sightings, or on any thoughts of forgotten boggarts to prevent them from inhabiting one's home. Never speak of a forgotten boggart. Mountain warlocks, always like the winter wizard, are humanoid creatures resembling the elderly human men. They are known to lie dormant in their high elevation domains until the winter solstice. Upon waking, their thunderous vocalizations can be heard from miles around. Homeowners afflicted by mountain warlocks often report echoes, rumbling, shaking, or occasional avalanches. Mountain warlocks are highly territorial and pose a direct mortal danger to any humans or animals that settle or wander near their domain. Their earth-shaking incantations can additionally cause severe damage to a home's foundation. Mountain warlocks cannot be safely removed by human force, but due to their severely dangerous presence, it is highly advised that homeowners utilize HSH's pest control services as soon as possible. The implication there, don't think too hard about it. Alright, pine sprites. Pine sprites are a small green subspecies of sprite known for inhabiting pine trees. Homeowners with pine sprites often report rustling sounds or finding pine needles and sap in strange places. Pine sprites are harmless if left to their own devices, though their behavior can turn hazardous if their home is disturbed. They have been known to sometimes cause fires or electrical shorts when electrical devices such as lights are introduced to their homes. Pine sprites keep their chosen homes for their entire 160 to 180 year lifespans, so it is advised to avoid disturbing them by refraining from decorating any trees that they have inhabited. Homeowners may also choose to safely relocate an inhabited tree away from their home using HSH's pest control services. Red nose. Interesting. Red nose is a seasonal illness characterized by the primary symptom of a red berry-like growth emerging from the mammalian proboscis. Most commonly occurs in wild animals, but can be transferred to humans via the spores it releases once blossomed. Red nose, while painful during the growth stage, is generally harmless to humans and animals alike with proper rest and care. Red nose will go away on its own after it has blossomed. To prevent red nose from spreading, it is advised to quarantine the affected individual until blossoming is past. Sinking foundation, not to be confused with the cloche. Sinking foundations are structural problems in a home's foundation with a wide variety of causes that can lead to homes becoming damaged over time or eventually sinking and collapsing entirely. Homeowners experiencing sinking foundations often report cracks in walls or ceilings, uneven floors, or drains not working properly. Sinking foundations present a severe and mortal danger to both the home and its inhabitants, as their instability and eventual collapse can cause a wide variety of hazardous situations to those entrapped within. Homeowners with sinking foundations are highly advised to immediately utilize HSH's foundation repair services to prevent further damage or collapse. Those situations may vary depending on the root cause. So, cracks in walls or ceilings, uneven floors, or drains not working properly. I feel like that's got a lot of common causes. Alright, what else we got? Snow golems. Snow golems are large humanoid mounds of snow that are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners experiencing snow golem infestations commonly report wet floors, power outages, recently faulty or broken heaters, or strange snow formations outside the home. Snow golems can prove hazardous to humans in a variety of ways. Their tendency to target home heaters, especially during hazardous freezing weather, can cause medical issues such as frostbite or hypothermia in the affected homeowners. Direct contact with a snow golem while it is in pursuit of its target is also frequently fatal. When caught early, snow golems can simply be removed from a home by turning up the heat in a home to speed up their melting process and blocking easy access to home heaters or fireplaces. If snow golems succeed in removing potential heat sources from a home, it is highly advised to use HSH's pest control services. Sugar wisps. Ah, these are our sugar plum fairies. I thought. No, maybe not. They hide in bridge mix. Sugar wisps are an invisible subspecies of wisp known for its sweet plum-like aroma and its ability to influence the dreams and appetites of humans. Homeowners afflicted by sugar wisps often report an intense craving for sweets, dreams of dancing orbs, and malnourishment. Sugar wisps can be quite hazardous to humans' health, thanks to their influence on their victims' preferred diet. Sustained exposure to sugar wisps can lead to mild to severe medical problems, ranging from tooth decay and diabetes all the way to starvation. Sugar wisps can be dissuaded from influencing their chosen victims by blocking access to their victim's sense of smell. Homeowners are advised to utilize nose plugs or a similar apparatus while they sleep until the sugar wisp eventually departs on its own. Time wisps? Oh no, it's the ghost of Christmas past. Hang on. Time wisps are a subspecies of wisp that appear as a faint candle-like lights with a friendly visage. They are known to temporarily displace objects and persons in time and are most active at night. Homeowners that have experienced time wisps often report feeling a newfound gratitude for life, a desire to better themselves, or immense existential dread. That's just called the holidays. Time wisps' tendency towards temporal displacement, while sometimes beneficial, can often result in causing intense anxiety or stress in those that have witnessed their fates to be. Time wisps will pass through on their own over the course of a single night, and no further action is required. The spirits, they did it all in one night. The Twilight. Oh, dang. This is, I think, the one that we're watching on the NORAD tracker or whatever. The Twilight is an annual recurring phenomenon known for its diet of fear and suffering. Should it find sufficient satiation in these cravings during its time spent in our cosmic proximity, it will proceed to consume all things that dwell above and below the soil. The Twilight is a severe existential threat to all living things, so long as it finds sufficient feeding material. Its hunger should avoid being sated at all costs. The Twilight should be kept from its desires at all costs until it moves past. To prevent its feeding, all manner of fear, agony, and suffering should be avoided or mitigated when at all possible on the calendar days of proximity between December 21st and December 25th. It is also advised to spread as much cheer, celebration, and merriment during this time as is feasible. Keep those cheer levels up, campers. All right, let's see. Oh, man. All right, so that's all the new stuff so far. But there's a lot of stuff. It could be anything. Let's take our first call. Home Safety Hotline, happy holidays. How may I help you today?
Can you send over an electrician? Our lights keep flickering off, and we're trying to get our Christmas tree ready for when our folks arrive.
That's it? Just the lights?
Please hold.
That could be a lamp sprite. Let's see. Could be a pine sprite. Let's see. No, it's a lamp sprite, I think. Let's see. We'll try it. Uh-oh. Didn't do it. Shoot. Wow. Here we go.
It's huge! I saw it scurry into the
Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on.
Please hold.
Okay. So it doesn't sound like the usual. Just things eating in cabinets. Maybe this one's just mice.
I think some kids are building some forts on our property. I'm looking at a bunch of big tall mounds outside our house, just coming from about every angle. I need someone to come and take these down for me. I'd do it myself, but I'm currently recovering from a back injury after slipping on something wet in my living room this morning.
Alright, so school kids building forts, that's snow forts, one assumes. Tall mounds, that's snow forts, or snow structures. Every angle, that's wild. Something wet in your living room. Yeah, that's snowmen getting in.
Please hold.
Oh, Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you?
Wild man is real. I've seen him. I've seen him. I know you people know about things like this. I know what you really do. I have photos. We can get these out in front of the public. The people need to know. Please, help me get this out to the world before it's too late. I know he's been tracking me.
Uh-oh, we know what this is. This is the forgotten thing. It's better not to know.
Please hold.
As you remember, if you see something, say nothing and drink to forget.
Please help.
Oh.
Can't move. Too weak. Need more. Need more.
Somebody's got a sweet tooth.
Please hold.
And it's gonna be the end of you. Oh, Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Our tree still isn't lighting up properly, I'm afraid. The info you sent didn't seem to, work. In fact, the tree actually caught fire, so, I guess we're doing without that this year. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know.
Whoa. Yeah, it was Pine Sprites. It was my second guess, but I thought it couldn't be that because they didn't necessarily make lights flicker, but whatever. So we have a, yeah. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Yeah. So, there's strange noises coming from our basement. I don't know what's down there, but I can hear it scurrying around and making little scratching noises at night. I don't dare go down myself, but my wife said she found little round pellets or something down there.
Oh, this is a real one. This is mice. Whomst among us has not had to deal with this?
Please hold.
That's 2 sets of mice. I guess it's that time of year, huh? Well, didn't do too bad. 83%. That's an A in Chicago math, right? No, 85 is. It's close. Anyway, clock out now. Rodney says, yo, check this out. Dude, did you see this yet? Everyone keeps forwarding this to me. I can't tell if they're taking it seriously or not, but either way, it's hilarious. I thought you'd get a kick out of it. Rodney. Forward. Important. Send this to 5 friends immediately. Stop. On this day, December 23rd, 23-year-old Alice Prairie fell into a lake and drowned while ice skating. If you don't forward this to 5 other people by tonight, you will drown in the next lake or that you visit. There's no forward option. Okay. Daily Twilight Report. Phenomena sighted in Manitoba at approximately 1,200 hours. Problems. Yep. So it's the Twilight. Risk profile moderate. Okay, hang on. Let's go to work. Clock in. Oh, hello, Hana Pengu. And thank you for the resub. How's it going? Alright, do we have any new stuff added for today? Thankfully not. Okay. So that's good. So now we're just doing... Oh, here we go. Another call. Home Safety Hotline. My name is John. How may I help you today? Oh, it's the
Greetings,
boss.
Rebecca. It is Carol again. There have been reports of some new activity, so we have gone ahead and made some new information available to thee. I pray things are going well thus far. Thou knowest as well as I what is at stake. I do hope to see thee soon, Rebecca.
Yes, my cheer level is high, but it could be higher. I missed one question on day 1, so now we're at this situation here. But we're going to see how things go. Can you hear and see me okay, by the way? Because I had to redo all of my OBS stuff. So just making sure it all is coming through all right. Permissions have been updated. New entries now available. Ooh, we get some new entries. What are they adding to the list? Frost wisps. Frost wisps are a subspecies of wisp that commonly take on the appearance of semi-transparent crystallized orbs. Homeowners suffering from frost wisps often report shivering sensations, a chill in the air in otherwise warm places, and sudden lingering thoughts of their own mortality. I thought that was supposed to be Tingles the Christmas Tension doing that, but anyway. Oh, thank you, Hana Pengu. Yes, good. Frost wisps are harmless to most mammals and humans in their vicinity as long as they keep their distance, but direct contact with a frost wisp can cause hazardous effects such as frostbite. Frost wisps will remain in a home so long as the homeowners continue to linger on dreadful thoughts such as mortality or the prospect of decomposition. Homeowners are advised to distract themselves with any manner of cheerful activity, food, or friendly company to keep such thoughts at bay. Good advice in general. For more persistent frost wisp infestations, it's advised to use HSH's pest control services. Gotta love the turning of mundane holidays phenomena into supernatural causes. All right, who's Hans? Oh, we don't have time to find out. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
I need someone to come fix our windows. I fear there's a terrible draft coming in, and I wouldn't want anyone at my second family gathering to catch a cold. I'm
Second
hosting
family
at least
gathering?
20 additional family members, and I need this place locked tight for their sakes. I've already caught something dreadful during our last hosted function, and I don't intend for it to happen again.
Okay, so we've got a breach in the exterior of the house. We've got 20 additional family members, and we've got immune compromised system. This is elves. This is the new version of elves that they introduced in day one.
Please hold.
Hang on, I will pull that up. Elves, which are just like fake relatives who show up in your house. I love it. They're like the memory parasites from that one Rick and Morty episode, which it had Keith David as reverse giraffe, so. All right. Didn't immediately get penalized, so that's good. This will be an interesting one. Hang on.
Oh, God, I'm dead. I'm dead and I'm only 33. Please say I can change this. Please say I can change it.
Oh, somebody got visited by a Christmas ghost, I think.
Please hold.
Are these the shadows of what will be, or the shadows of what may be only? What are those things called? Time wisps, maybe? Oh, I got other things to look up, too. Shoot. Hang on. This due to time wisp, but let's... can I pause? I can pause. Good. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to read one of these per call, I guess. Ogresses are large 8 to 10 foot cave-dwelling creatures, typically only active at high elevations during the winter. Homeowners typically do not experience an ogress directly, but rather report their consequences of its presence, such as Yulemen or Yule Cats. The Yule Cat! And the Yule Lads! Oh, I actually know some of these. This is good. In some rare instances, an ogress will see fit to visit a home if they fail to acquire their targets through other means. Due to their size, their subsequent entrance into a home can prove catastrophic to a home's roofing, foundation, and inhabitants. To prevent an ogress from entering one's own home, it is highly advised to avoid escalating their activities by allowing the Yule Lads access to a home. Homeowners that wish to avoid the attention of an ogress in the first place can reinforce and advise benevolent behavior in their children. Yes, indeed. The mayor, is it Marty Louvre? I will look in a second, but first I will submit the answer. Hang on. Bop. You've been visited by a Christmas ghost, friend. The future can yet be changed. A life can be made right. Am I stuck? What's going on? Uh-oh. Order of operations was important there, I guess. Oh man, hope I didn't brick it. There we go. Okay, good. The mayor. Here we go. I think this is Marty Louvre. Let's find out. The mare is a skeletal horse-like humanoid draped in a variety of tinsels and fabrics. It is known for its distinct song-like screeching and its tendency to approach the entrances of homes after dark. Homeowners often report the sounds of wailing, screeching, or singing. The mare poses little to no danger to humans or animals, but is known to consume large amounts of a home's food and beverages if invited inside. The mare cannot be disrupted while feasting. The mare poses no direct threat to homeowners and can either be invited in to let it feast until it is contented, at which point it will leave on its own, or it can be safely ignored if homeowners are willing to bear with the noises it creates for a few hours. The use of earplugs or soundproof materials can assist homeowners who do not wish to invite the mare into their home. That's what it sounds like, I guess. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you?
There's some kind of dying animal in our yard. Can you send someone out to put it out of its misery? It's been screaming like hell for the past hour, and I'm far too squeamish to go look at it or touch it myself. My son is only 10 years old, and he's very worried about the poor thing, so please hurry.
That's the same sound. That, like, I just played that sound at the start of the call, and then it kept playing during the call. It's the same thing. It's the mayor. Sounds like a dying animal in your yard. Huh.
Please hold.
Lucy. Oh no, what is this? Lucy is a semi-solid humanoid creature vaguely resembling a pale human woman known for slipping inside homes during hailstorms. Homeowners often report a slimy, semi-transparent substance near openings, such as doors, windows, air ducts, and chimneys. Lucy can be quite hazardous to any humans or pets that cross its path, as Lucy is known to steal the warmth of warm-blooded mammals, often leaving behind their crumbled, frozen remains. It is highly advised to quietly hide all warm-blooded inhabitants of a home if Lucy is suspected to be present, and wait patiently for it to pass through on its own. Yikes. Here we go. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Betty's cat is on the prowl. I need someone to come put that beast down. First, Betty doesn't show up to the PTA meeting this week, and now it seems her cat is on the loose again, leaving its disgusting feastfuls of feathers behind on neighbors' porches.
So, missing person, mysterious feathers.
Please hold.
What do you want to bet? That's our friends the carolers behind it all. Flocks of feathered humanoid creatures. They carry away anything that comes close enough to them. All homeowners in the area should stay locked in their homes. I think it's false carolers. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
I think there's some kind of mold problem in our house. I keep finding this nasty kind of thick slime residue near the air vent, and I think it's scaring the pets. Our poor cat hasn't wanted to come back inside yet, so I need this fixed as soon as possible.
Slime near points of entry affecting the pets. I hope the cat is okay. Because that sounds like our friend Lucy. Which, like, far out, I don't know what the basis for that one is. Here we go. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Oh my god, I think there's an avalanche outside! Our home is right below the mountain! Please send someone over before it's too late!
Well, pretty sure that one's an avalanche. I did wonder how they were going to try and jazz that one up, and the answer is they're not. Just, it's an avalanche. Yup. Agreed, Hanapengu. Sometimes they're not hard to figure out, just like in real life. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
The doctors told me to call here. I think I caught some kind of dog disease. My neighbor's freak dog sneezed on me or something, and now it's growing on me. I can feel it underneath my skin, this horrid little bump forming. It's hurting very badly. Please, can you tell me what to do?
Oh, I know what this one is. They even said it came from a dog. Hang on.
Please
Let's bring up the picture here. That, my friend, is a red nose. It'll go away on its own, but yeah, it gets pretty gross. Good news, it's one of the most benign things that you can get in this game. So you lucked out, Sam. Just stay in quarantine and you'll be fine. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Someone is coming into my home. Your security cameras broke on me, so I can't see who it is. I can hear their shoes squeaking or something in the footage when they came in to steal my Santa outfit. Do you have some kind of policy compensating your customers for selling them faulty equipment?
Wait, okay. Sabotaging cameras, squeaking, stealing stuff. This is either a boggin or a troll. Hang on.
Please hold.
Trolls are giant, 12-foot tall, blah, 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 blah. During the winter, they deflate their bodies in order to fit in the home, and they steal clothes. Yep. The squeaking is the air escaping because they do the thing. Yeah. Okay. Got it. I remember them now. We have more things. Winter fur. Hang on. Winter fur is a highly contagious seasonal virus known to cause the rapid growth of white hair-like follicles across an infected individual's face, body, and eyes. Whoa! Full coverage is expected to occur within the first 48 hours after infection. It is commonly found in mammals and contracted through direct contact with the infected. Subsequent blindness caused by winter fur can create more hazardous conditions and reduce quality of life for those infected. Winter fur is also known to attract other dangerous pests such as any variety of ticks and fleas. Once winter fur has completed its growth, it can be mitigated using any variety of traditional shaving equipment such as razors to reduce the chance of attracting ticks or fleas. The infected individual should be quarantined from other parties indefinitely to avoid spreading the virus further. It could be worse. It's still bad. But anyway, hang on. I have to tell this dude it's a troll. And then we can go to the Yule Cat. Oh, we got, wow, 3 different Yule things. All right, hang on. Resume, then answer. The Yule Cat. One I've actually learned about before. The Yule Cat is a large feline creature known for prowling populated high elevation areas during the winter. They feed primarily on various textiles and fabrics. Homeowners experiencing Yule Cats often report sounds of hissing, growling, large paw prints in the snow, and missing clothes or neighbors. Yeah, they eat naughty children, as I recall. The Yule Cat's diet of fabrics can prove quite hazardous to clothed homeowners if caught in their path, and due to their size and speed, most human adults and children will not survive these sorts of encounters. Yule Cat's strength also allows them to easily break into homes in search of food if sufficiently hungry, damaging doors and windows in the process. If a Yule Cat is suspected to be active in the area, homeowners should take quick action to leave out a variety of fabrics and textiles within a safe distance outside of the home. It is advised to deliver these fabrics completely unclothed. Wow, that is going to get cold. All right. Can we see the Yule lads? Oh, that's the end of my shift. I have to wait until tomorrow. Okay. Hey, we did that one with no wrong answers. All right. Cool. Thank you, Hanapengu. Okay. From Rodney. Subject. Heads up. I don't know if you've heard already, but the pest control department has been panicking and sending out vans all morning. I think something big might be going down. I know you've got a lot on your plate already, so I figured I'd give you a heads up. Also, happy Christmas Eve. Hope you've been good this year. Wink. Rodney. Alright, so what does the Daily Twilight Report say today? Phenomena sighted across North Dakota at approximately 0200 hours. Estimated proximity is around 50,000 miles or 80,467.2 kilometers. Within active feeding range. Current risk profile, moderate to high. Cheer levels should be closely monitored. So the day before was in Manitoba. And it was at 100,000 miles away. Today it's in North Dakota at 50,000 miles away. It's closing in. But it's already Christmas Eve, so we're doing all right, I think. Let's see. One day until Christmas. So, Yuleman and the Yule Goat. Ah, shoot. Oh, it's Carol. Okay, hang on. Hopefully it's Carol. Nope.
Hudson here, HSH Pest Control. Listen up. The Mouse King is loose, and it's our understanding he means to stir up trouble of the Yuletide variety. My boys are working around the clock to find him and stop him in his tracks before things get too hairy, but sometimes things slip through the cracks. Little things, if you get my meaning. If you hear anything strange, let us know as soon as you can. There's new data coming your way. Read it carefully. Keep those eyes peeled. Hudson out.
Alright, hang on. I'm going to at least read some of the Yuleman one while I'm still on this call. Yulemen are a subspecies of gnome that appear as small, hairy humanoids with pointed craniums that are most often seen traveling in packs of 13 or more. God, there are that many Yule lads, aren't there? Homeowners infested with Yulemen often report broken windows, stolen food, sounds of clattering or giggling, and more rarely, missing pets or children. Yulemen are harmless to human adults, but it can be a safety hazard for household pets that are small enough to eat, and human children who have attracted the attention of an ogress. New entries available. Yipes. Okay, hang on. Yulemen will typically leave a home on their own once satisfied with their taking. To prevent Yulemen from entering one's home, homeowners may board up their windows and close off sufficiently large openings, such as chimneys, but in most circumstances this is highly inadvisable. Yeah, closing off your chimney is its own problem. Let's see about the Yule Goat. What? Yule goats are goat-shaped apparitions that can sometimes occur in a home during the winter. Homeowners experiencing Yule goats often report strange coincidences, citing shapes of goats throughout their house and imagine sounds of bleating. Yule goats are not directly harmful to humans or animals, but their prolonged presence can often cause paranoia or sleep deprivation in infected homeowners, which can sometimes lead to careless household accidents, such as fires. As soon as a Yule goat is expected to be present in a household, a humble offering of wheat or straw can be made in appeasement. For more persistent infestations, it's advised to use the pest control service. So they're like ideas of goats that just show up? That's weird. Don't know how I feel about that. Oh, hi, Pukara. Glad you were able to make it as well. We are doing Home Safety Hotline Seasonal Worker DLC here today, and it is Christmas Eve, so there's not that many days left. But we're learning new stuff all the time, such as... Oh, well, fair enough. Anyway, whites are misshapen former humans that have been exposed to the effects of the hunt, coming in a variety of unfortunate bodily configurations. Whites are known for their wild and unpredictable violent behavior. Homeowners experiencing whites often report sounds of gurgling, coughing, or hacking. Okay, that's cool. Appreciate you lurking, Pukara. Alright, so... blah, bite or harm. Relative speed and strength come widely vary. Whites generally have very short lifespans and will often perish on their own, usually within 48 hours from medical disadvantages granted to them by their particular body configuration. More persistent whites can be removed from the use of any nearby, with the use of any nearby sharp implements, licensed firearms, or through HSH's pest control services. So, I mean, it's been very seasonal, and I've been enjoying the folklore that I recognize and the folklore that I don't recognize, Puka. So that's been very interesting. So the Yule Cat and the Yule Lads got to mention. Frosty is a snow golem. There's a time wisp that is basically the ghosts of Christmas. It's very good. I'm trying to see what else we have to learn about here. The Sinner, the Saint. Ooh, the Mouse King. That's one of the ones they just mentioned. But let's see here. The Hunt, the Gift Hag. Alright, first on the list is Bell's Nickel. Alright. Bell's Nickel is a human-shaped pine-based life form that is known to visit on winter nights adorned in animal furs and a wooden mask bearing a friendly visage. Homeowners experiencing a Bell's Nickel often report break-ins, finding berries, sap, pine needles, or scratch marks on the floor, or dead pets. Bell's Nickels do not pose any mortal harm to humans they encounter, but they are known to occasionally lash out at those they perceive as wrongdoers. Their presence can be highly hazardous to any furry animals or pets in the house should they require more pelts. The berries they occasionally leave behind are both safe to eat and delicious. Bell's Nickels will usually pass through a home and move on to others by the end of a single night. Multiple visits to a single home are rare, but more persistent visitations may be a sign of troublesome moral activities occurring inside the home. Far out. Let's see here. I want to see the locomotive. Is this the Polar Express? Ah, shoot. Well, hang on. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
We need someone to come check our house for damage. I think I felt an earthquake last night. And this morning, I noticed those godless Hendersons across the street crying about something with the police. So I'm fairly sure whatever happened must have been enough to damage our property.
Hang on. Oh, I can't pause. Dang it. Okay. Let's see here.
Please hold.
It might be the locomotive, because rumbling, like an earthquake, godless people being affected and others not being affected, children bearing sufficient faith are known to return the following morning. It's only that or avalanche, the only things that cause this big rumbling, so we're going to go with that. And it is the Polar Express, no question. Okay. What is the Hunt? The Hunt is a storm-like fungal weather phenomenon that carries with it large quantities of infectious snow-like spores. Ah, shoot. Here we go.
I have been robbed. Someone broke into my house and completely cleaned out the fridge and cabinets last night. There's wine all over my floors, discarded milk jugs. It's absolutely disgusting. I demand a refund for this useless home security package you people sold me. It's only good for hearing thieves cackle after the fact.
Cackling, you say? Cleaned out the fridge, you say? Discarded wine and milk, you say? This sounds like the work of the Yule Lads to me.
Hold.
If there were spoons that were licked, I would know it for sure. We're going with it for now, though. Alright, hang on. Pause. Let's actually read the Hunt. Okay. The hunt's powerful winds can often cause trees to break or fall, which can lead to dangers such as property damage, electrical outages, or fires. The hunt's spores, if ingested, can also cause unpredictable and hazardous symptoms in humans, such as color blindness, physical deformations, and cannibalistic desires. Wow. If the hunt is expected to pass through one's neighborhood, homeowners can take measures to keep safe by quarantining themselves within a basement, cellar, or underground shelter until the storm and ensuing panic passes. It is advised to keep an emergency supply of food, medicine, and water stocked for such an occasion. That's pretty intense. I don't even know what that is. Alright, let's see the gift hag if we can. There we go. The gift hag is a humanoid creature somewhat resembling an elderly woman with a smiling face covered in soot or soil. It is known to quietly slip into homes during the winter and often leaves behind trinkets such as makeshift dolls, wooden idols, or sharp twigs and rocks. The gift hag and its gifts are mostly harmless to humans, though careless play with sharp rocks and twigs can often result in human children injuring themselves. If homeowners wish to keep the gift hag from entering their home during the winter, they may choose to close off access to the home's chimney. It comes with its own risks. So, like, interesting. Wonder where that myth comes from. But let's check the Mouse King. That was the one that was specifically name checked by the pest control people. See if we can load it up. Here we go. The Mouse King is a prominent member of a traitorous clan of mice, known for recruiting and leading them in nefarious activities such as riots, heists, and assassinations. Homeowners with the Mouse King often report the sounds of squeaking, scratching, and seeing strange mice behaviors, such as mass coordination or attempts at communication. So those mice we were seeing on day one, maybe not such a coincidence. The Mouse King poses an incredible threat to all living things, and its destruction should be immediately prioritized. This doesn't have anything to do with the fact that, like, there's an age-old beef between the Fae and the mice, does there? Certainly not. Certainly not. The Mouse King should be stopped at all costs by any means necessary. Homeowners are highly encouraged to use lethal removal methods, including but not limited to mouse traps, toxic sprays, sharp implements, or any licensed firearms. If homeowners will not oblige, they are advised to use HSH's pest control services. Alright, let's hang on. Alright, let's see Perchta. Wow! Perchta is a large humanoid creature vaguely resembling an elderly human woman with a beak-like nose and long, sheet-like skin. Perchta is known for entering homes full of refuse, of chaos and filth. Homeowners experiencing Perchta often report break-ins, nightly sounds of clattering, and shed skin on the floors. Yuck. Perchta is incredibly dangerous to homeowners inhabiting its chosen domains, as it will often utilize nearby humans as makeshift scarecrows to keep other pests at bay. Most human adults do not usually survive this process. Ugh. Perchta cannot be easily or safely removed from a home, it is claimed, so it is advised to homeowners to immediately evacuate the premises if Perchta is suspected to be present. Homeowners are advised to prevent Perchta from being attracted to their homes in the first place by keeping their homes clean and free of filth. Yeah, that's a ringing endorsement. The Saint. Ooh, it's interclass. The Saint is a warlock, sometimes resembling a bearded elderly human male adorned in thick robes and often seen riding a pale horse-like creature. The Saint is known for traveling through snowstorms at night, leaving strange artifacts on the doorsteps of homeowners. Often, the Saint's arrival is followed by the Sinner shortly afterward. Is that Krampus? We'll see. The acceptance of the artifacts granted by the Saint by bringing them within one's home can often result in the gift receiver experiencing great fortune and luck for a span of 30 years. After the 30-year period, the Saint will return to collect their due. It is not advised to accept these gifts. While the Saint cannot be prevented from delivering their gifts, homeowners can simply remove the gifts from their doorsteps and burn them outdoors to prevent accidental acceptance. It is, however, highly advised to wait until the morning after the following day to remove these gifts. Alright, let's check the Sinner. Yeah, that looks like the Krampus. The Sinner is a large bipedal goat-like creature known for breaking into homes and devouring human children, usually arriving after a snowstorm has passed. Homeowners often report the sounds of chains or hooves, broken doors or windows, and missing children. The Sinner is highly dangerous to human children that cross its path, as it is known to ravenously attempt to devour them on sight. Human adults that are too large to eat are not usually at risk, unless they attempt to come between the Sinner and its feast. The Sinner will not enter the homes of those with a gift from the saint at their doorstep. As such, it is highly advised not to remove these gifts on the night of a snowstorm. The Sinner will continue to move from home to home once it is successfully fed. I like this dimension to it. It's fun. Alright, did we miss any? I don't think so. Okay, here we go. Home Safety Hotline. Happy holidays. My name is John. How may I help you today?
It's in my cornflakes. It's in the ceiling. It's in my coffee. It's in the wallpaper. Please, make it go away. Make this godforsaken demon go away.
Oh, you're seeing things in all the stuff? I think I know what you're seeing, friend. I think you're seeing the Yule goat. So, give it some wheat, and you should be fine, I think. Let's see. Yep, hang on. Mm-hmm. That's another avalanche.
Please hold.
Did I miss one in the middle? Hang on. I don't remember seeing Hans. Must be from the other day. Hang on. Hans is a human-shaped husk of cloth, rags, and straw, known for sneaking into the homes and domains of the affluent, wealthy, and fortunate. Homes occupied by Hans commonly suffer symptoms such as the appearance of strange markings, the faint sounds of rustling, or occupants suddenly behaving abnormally. While Hans does not directly harm those he crosses paths with, Hans can negatively impact the lives of homeowners should he complete the process of occupation. Occupied human adults may commit acts they do not condone, including more hazardous behaviors such as murder, debauchery, and arson. Homeowners should swiftly evacuate any home suspected of Hans' occupation. Should a family member or loved one be successfully occupied by Hans, it is advised to contact HSH's Pest Control Services immediately. I don't know what this comes from. This is wild. It doesn't look familiar to me. Looks creepy, though. I'll say that. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today? Merry Christmas.
Hudson here. Pay attention. I've got word from the boys that the Mouse King was last seen wearing a disguise. I repeat, the Mouse King has gone incognito. Be on the lookout for any conspicuous individuals of a rodent-adjacent variety. Hudson out.
Rodent-adjacent variety, you say? Okay, okay. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Hey, I think some kind of wild animal's in my house. Our poor wooden floors are scratched to hell and back, and there's a bunch of sap and needles and stuff littered around the place. Please, could you send somebody over to find this thing and get it the hell out of my place?
That's the, what's it one? The Bell's Nickel.
Sit down, hey!
Please hold.
That specifically, that's not a pine sprite. That's the Bell's Nickel. Yeah, the pets are freaking out too. Yeah, yeah. I like the Christmas music. It's fun. A little bit too real, but fun. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Please, you have to help me. I think my husband has joined some kind of cult. He's not acting like himself lately, and I found what looked like satanic symbols in the attic, along with what looked like a scarecrow in the center.
Please hold.
Oh, Hans looks like a scarecrow. Because it doesn't sound like the other one. It doesn't sound like the Perchta. Markings, yeah, weird. Occupants suddenly behaving abnormally. This sounds like Hans. Creeped out by it, but... Yikes. Good luck. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Our house is falling apart. The floorboards are cracking, the doors aren't closing properly, and nothing is draining anymore. Something very strange is happening, and I suspect it has something to do with my neighbor's renovation project. I've been seeing people hauling around giant rocks all week. Who knows if they damaged something on my property?
You know, I was just going to say a faulty foundation, but neighbors... Oh, yeah, no, your house is sinking. But if it has something to do with your neighbor's project and they're hauling giant rocks, this is that weird one. This is the cloche. Hauling around giant rocks, causing a home to sink. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Someone stole our competition out from under us. I know it's those no-good Derricksons. They've always been jealous of us taking the annual Grand Gingerbread Master Award. Oh, rather than improve their own skills, they decided to break into our home last night and steal our post office. I found poor little postman Peter collapsing pieces on the floor, right next to a big hole with the burned remains of our post office inside. The police won't do anything. Can you come and perform a citizen's arrest?
Okay. This doesn't sound like the work of the Yule lads.
Please hold.
Alright. So I do have a walkthrough up in case one really stymies me. I'm going to check it for this one. I think it's going to be one of the main ones, like an animation, but we'll find out. It's a weird one, though. Yeah, apparently this also stumped the person who wrote the walkthrough, so that's fun. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
I'm not sure who else to call about this, but something very weird is going on in our neighborhood.
That's...
Pepper! Pepper, stop scratching the door. He's going to think we're home.
Oh. Hang on. The cat's yowling is apparently a hint. I'm just trying to go by the hints. So say go by the hints. Attempt at communication, and the cats are yowling.
Please hold.
Combine that with the notification we got before. This is actually many mice in a trench coat and a Halloween mask. It's a weird one. Yeah, these last two have been kind of strange and not nearly as cut and dried. I don't know. I don't know. So that you can't see that it's a bunch of mice in a trench coat. That's why. Anyway. Because I couldn't get a Santa mask. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Change out our locks. My mother-in-law has finally gone far enough, and I've had it with her. I don't know how, but I think she's managed to get a copy of my key to come in and leave these creepy little dolls for my kids at night. I saw that old bag myself on the security camera. It's a bit fuzzy, but I can make out those crony old arms of hers.
That's no old bag. That's an old hag.
Please
Hang
hold.
on. That's a gift hag. And you should be nice to her. Respect your elders, young man. You accept those creepy dolls. They're part of the family now. So there. Hey, that's it for Christmas Eve. Cheer levels are still high. All right, here we go. What do they say? Twilight Report came first. Okay, interesting. Phenomena sighted across all the northern territories at approximately 600 hours. Proximity is 10,000 miles. Was it 10,000 miles yesterday too? No, 50,000. Ooh, it's getting close. 10,000 miles currently feeding. Wow. Risk profile very high. Increased levels of cheer spreading is highly advised. Well, hope 91% is enough. Hope you don't need a perfect score. From Rodney. Hey, what are you doing here on Christmas, dog? Unfortunately, we both know why. I'm sorry this always falls on your plate, Becca, especially with the extra madness going on in pest control this year. Today's gonna be a rough one. Here's hoping to see you tomorrow, dude. We all have you to thank for this past year. Are you working for the mice? Is this an inside job? Are you several mice in a trench coat? We'll find out. Hang on. Okay, I think if this is the final day, this is going to be harder because I won't be able to look up the details of stuff. All right, Merry Crimbus. Let's do this. Oh, hi Hudson.
Here. We almost had him, but that little royal pain has given us the slip. He was last seen hightailing it towards the head office with his swarm in tow. I repeat, you have a whole gaggle of mice coming your way. My boys are coming in to break the walls down. We're gonna seize the king no matter what. Tell your buddies up at IT they're gonna have plenty of work ahead of them tomorrow. That's how it has to be. Hudson out.
Jeez. New entries available. Even today? Really? What are they? Anyway. Home Safety Hotline. Oh, it's Carol. Hi, Carol.
Greetings, Rebecca. I'm certain that you've seen the skies today. The light's gaze has fallen upon us. I'm calling to wish you and the rest of the caller response team the best of fortunes. I know I need not remind thee that this day is one of great import, and is to be treated with the utmost gravity. Spread much merriment, and cheer to all you can, and I hope to see you all on the morrow.
Do we see new entries? I don't see any new entries. I don't know what's going on. Huh. Oh, fair enough. Home Safety Hotline. My name is John. How may I help you today?
Christmas-hating hooligan has broken into our house. I heard them fiddling around last night with God knows what and came downstairs to find they disappeared. They even drank all the milk we left out for Santa. Thankfully, my kids are none the wiser.
Offerings of milk, huh? I remember what gets offerings of milk besides Santa. It's
Please
Hobbs.
hold.
Yep, take measures to prevent provoking metamorphosis by leaving out a bowl of milk at night. Yep. Because there was no snickering, there's no cackling, it wasn't a Yule lad. This is a Hob. Our good friends the Hobbs. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Is it normal for a northern lights to show up in broad daylight for us folks in Texas? The sky's been looking real strange all day. Could a power plant be leaking nearby or something? Looks like the sky went all radioactive, if you know what I mean.
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, in this part of the country, steamed hams, etc.
Please hold.
We know what that is. That's the one on everybody's mind. That's the big bad. It's the Twilight. Why did it go all weird? Hi, Stella.
Tried taking my baby.
I boarded everything up, but I think I made them mad. I hear something coming. Something coming from the mountains. Listen to this.
You have to help me.
This is what happens when you don't appease the Yule lads. The ogress comes, the Yule mother, if you will.
Please hold.
Uh-oh, we're getting network errors. Can't rely on our thing. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
There's a nudist in our neighborhood. I contacted the authorities about this pervert crisis, but they told me to call you instead. Last night, I saw my neighbor darting through the neighborhood completely
in the nude. The pervert looked like he was terrified of being caught, as he's right to be. I need you to send someone over to arrest this nuisance right now.
Ma'am, he was naked for reasons of safety, not because he wanted to be. He was naked because if he was wearing clothes, the Yule Cat would have gotten him. And he was leaving an offering of clothes to the Yule Cat. You should do the same, really.
Please hold.
Didn't think running around naked would actually come up in a thing, but here we are. Uh-oh. Network problems. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Oh, thank God you answered. I don't know how long we have before the power goes out again, but please, you have to send somebody out here. I'm at 451 Grover Lane. The storm is bad. It's really, really bad. And my mom got caught in a storm on her walk, and now she's in pain. I didn't know who else to call. What do I do?
Oh, I remember which one is the Scary Storm. It was the Hunt, right? Which sounds like the thing from a Shyamalan movie, but like Christmassy.
Please
Hang
hold.
on. Yeah, it is. Even if it doesn't tell me it is. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
We need help. I think we're caught in an avalanche. I don't know what to do. Everything is shaking.
Oh, but this one's different. We heard chanting in this one. This avalanche has a cause.
Please hold.
It's the Winter Wizard, I bet. They said they caused avalanches. Where's the thing for it? I have to find it. Mountain Warlock, here we go. Yep, that's the one. Avalanches. Oh, no, I don't want to actually say avalanche. I want to say Mountain Warlock. Hang on. Mountain Warlock. There we go. Aha! Oh, Safety Hotline. My name is John. How may I help you today?
Hey, yeah, there's something real strange happening outside our house. The sky looks all green, and I have a bad feeling about it. A real bad feeling.
Yep.
Please hold.
And right you are, too. Because if we're not careful, it's going to be the end of all things above and below the soil. Here we go. Alright, we may go a little past 7, but we're going to finish this by golly. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
There's someone trying to spy on my son Richie and I. Just the other night, while it was raging outside, some prankster with a death wish came to our door and just absolutely hammered on it and left before I could answer. This kid left some kind of weird-looking orb on our porch, so I punted it into the trash. Probably some kind of spy camera to case the joint with.
Now, was it the Frost Wisps, or was it the Saint? Well, they left a gift. And they didn't report the same feelings, so like... Yeah, we didn't get anything about shivering or chills. So I think it's the Saint. I remember him knocking aggressively. Well, all the same. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Some kind of insane drunk man is in our neighborhood, limping around and trying to bite people. Please send help over. The children can't go outside anymore with this lunatic lurching around and chasing the neighbors while wearing this stupid little reindeer headpiece.
Oh, I don't think that's a headpiece at all.
Please hold.
That sounds like the behavior of someone who's grown antlers. And we haven't had one of those yet, so I'm going to say that's what it is. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
Hello? Are the lines still open? We just spent the night in our bunker during last night's storm, and it sounds like a ghost town out there. It's dead silent, save for the sound of some wandering souls coughing their lungs out. Did the commies drop a deuce on us? Please confirm. Over and out.
All right. Wandering souls,
Please hold.
coughing after a storm. Yeah, after the hunt come the whites. Coughing, gurgling, or hacking. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
What's happened to my husband? I came home from a trip and... Oh, God! It's horrible! The police won't do anything. Please, send someone. What kind of sick person would do something like this? There's so much blood. And straw. So much straw.
Someone got turned into a scarecrow. This is the thing before, where I was like, it's not Hans. Hans is a scarecrow, but only one thing makes scarecrows, and that's the Pershta, which it's not telling me now, but I remember. Yeah, this is the one about you gotta clean your house. You should have cleaned your house. All right, let's see this next one. Home Safety Hotline, my name is John. How may I help you today?
The lights. They're so beautiful, yet I feel so empty. So empty.
Please hold.
If it had been an earlier day, I might have said the Frost Sprites, but this is just another instance of the Twilight coming after everybody. Home Safety Hotline. My name is John. How may I help you today?
My Greta! She's gone!
Yikes.
The police won't do anything, please! You have to help me find Greta! Last night someone broke into the house and took my baby! By the time I got to her, it was too late! I saw them jump out the window! I think they might have been an escaped prisoner or something! They were carrying chains!
I mean, that's the Krampus.
Please
No
hold.
question about it. There's the chains right there. Breaking into homes. Chains, sound of chains. Missing children. The sinner he is. Alright, Home Safety Hotline. My name is John. How may I help you today?
I think there's something wrong with our heating system. We have all the windows open right now because we're just boiling alive. I've gone to the basement to manually turn off the heater, but somehow it keeps getting turned back on and cranked up way too high.
Interesting the audio didn't match the script, but
Please hold.
let me check something. Yeah, I was thinking, it was just like, well, what would turn on the heat after they had turned it off? And it's things going diggy diggy hole in the basement. Diggy diggy hole indeed. That is a tough one though, and I did double check it in the walkthrough because I was like, well, what? Yeah. All right, here we go. Yes, exactly. The outdoor from the dig a hole.
They're getting closer. I can't bear it. I can't bear it. I can feel it. It's coming for us. For all of us.
Yep, that's our friend the Twilight. It's really on us now. Good thing.
Please hold.
Good thing I've got 91.9% Christmas cheer. Maybe it won't take me. Haha. Home Safety Hotline. My name is John. How may I help you today?
Hudson here.
Hi, Hudson.
First off, you're welcome. Me and the boys had to make quite a mess to do it, but we finally done it. Yeah, that's right. We got you, Your Majesty. The rest of them scattered to the winds as soon as we captured their not-so-mighty leader. Spread the good news around the office and maybe call the IT department, some carpenters, and a plumber as soon as you can. Pretty sure that pipe is going to burst one way or another anyway. Happy Yuletide, season's greetings. Hudson out.
Eek. He's a head of state. He has diplomatic immunity. You can't do this. Anyway. Okay. Well, there we go. They got the Rat King. Or the Mouse King. Whatever. Home Safety Hotline. My name is John. How may I help you today? Oh, hi, Carol.
You have worked the paper.
With minimal
Also, friendly
casualties.
reminder, the office Christmas party begins on the morrow, so we had best see you there. May the Yule shine upon thee and be ever merry, Rebecca.
Well, sounds like another year without the harrowing of the Twilight coming for everyone. Just minimal casualties. Oh, it's the Christmas party. Oh, there's Rodney. He's not a mouse. Hooray. Rebecca and Carol. Hooray. Yep, there's our pest control guy. I want them to sneak a cryptid or two in. I think it'd be very funny. What's going on here? What's this thing? Okay. Oh, that was a mouse, I think. Oh, hang on. Oh, they caught something. Okay, fair enough. They're feeding it. Lol. It's passed out. Aw. Yay, we got the good ending. Okay. So that may be it for now, but hopefully I'll be able to also stream a little bit tomorrow. We're going to see about timing because I don't have to do this kind of job tomorrow during the day. So that'll be fun. Maybe I will do Ebenezer in the Invisible World. That one looks like a very fun game where you play as Ebenezer Scrooge post A Christmas Carol, going out and trying to help other capitalists learn the error of their ways and not be so terrible with the help of a bunch of ghosts. Looks pretty cool. So we may do that. Anyway, thank you Hana Pengu for tuning in. Thank you Pukara for tuning in and lurking. It's very nice to have an audience. and hopefully I will be able to also stream next week, and it will probably be either Little Inferno's Ho Ho Holiday or maybe Cthulhu Saves Christmas, although that one's kind of long. I'll come up with one of the holiday ones. It should be good. Anyway, until next time, good night out there, whatever you are.